Right. Do you speak Vietnamese?
A little bit here and there.
Can you say Merry Christmas in Vietnamese?
Merry Christmas would be, well, Chúc mừng is, you know, wishing you.
So just say hello and happy holidays.
It would be Chúc mừng Noel.
Chúc mừng Noel. Chúc mừng Noel. Hi,
I'm going to have some Vietnamese callers calling in and yelling at me because that was horrible. But
all right, that is Dr. Kathy Dow, multilingual. I think French, Spanish, Vietnamese, Chinese, and Japanese. She's multilingual.
Really?
And so am I. And if you believe that, I've got some swampland down near the bayous of New Orleans. All right, phone lines are open, 1-866-977-4820. That's 1-866-977-4820. If you got a question, give us a call. We're talking about your eyes, we're talking about your vision, and we're talking about your overall health. We want to touch base right now. I get emails every day asking me, when am I going to have the Dirty Dozen up on our website? I just haven't had time to put it up yet, so we're going to cover the Dirty Dozen. The Dirty Dozen is fruits and vegetables out there that you should avoid unless they're organically grown. If they're organically grown by your local farmers, especially organically grown nutritional fruits and vegetables, you're going to be in good shape. And the reason we don't want to eat a lot of these, if they're not organically grown, they've been shown to be filled with herbicides, fungicides, and pesticides. And let me tell you, those are not good for you, contrary to what anybody may tell you. All right? So the Dirty Dozen is A, celery, peaches, strawberries, apples, blueberries, nectarines, bell peppers, spinach and kale, cherries, potatoes, and grapes. Those, spend a little extra money, buy them organic, or just don't eat them. Don't eat them. It's as simple as that. The Clean 15 is, however, some fruits and vegetables that you can eat, that you don't necessarily have to buy organically grown. And that's onions, avocados, corn, pineapple, mango, asparagus, sweet peas, kiwi, cabbage, eggplant, papaya, watermelon, broccoli, tomato, and sweet potatoes. The things you learn on Ask the Doctor. All right, phone lines are open, 1-866-977-4820, 1-866-977-4820. Let me give you the phone number for the Clearwater location. If you'd like to see Dr. Kathy Dow, you can come to the Clearwater Lange Eye Care the Lange Eye Care Optical Gallery and LASIK Center. And that number is 727-791-1214, 727-791-1214. Wow, we got a very welcome guest in the studio audience. Oh, Peter's on the phone.
Peter's gay. I always wanted to do this show because I'm huge, you know that. Huge celebrity.
Introduce
Number
yourself.
One, my name is Pete. Artie Fletcher from the Artie Fletcher Show.
All right. Artie's the man.
We're going syndicated. Going to be big, going to be huge. Not as big as you. Some guy told me in Clearwater, you go to a place, he's a Greek guy, him and his mother, I guess, run the place. Is he one of your sponsors?
I don't know who you're talking about. What kind of place is it that I go to?
It's an eating establishment.
An eating establishment.
Sandwiches. And in Clearwater, they said, you're Dr. Lange, evidently, right?
Right,
Okay, good, I'm putting it together. But they said, that you frequent the place. I go, he lives in Ocala.
Yeah, I have a place here on the beach in Clearwater. I do frequent a lot of the eating establishments, so I try to help the local economy.
I want to make the money you have. That's what I'm trying to do. I blew it already. Woman, man, whatever.
You've got a gig that you're locally, aren't you? A comedy show. Also.
Yeah, I'm back at the Improv. I'll be back at the Tampa Improv in February with Jim Florentine from Crank Anchors. Yeah, I got mail. My best friend. We've done movies together, did several shows together, but they can just look at my website.
What's your website?
Your audience can look at my website at nycbadboy.com, or they can listen tonight. I'm on 9 to 12.
9 to 12 right here on this radio station.
12, this radio. Yeah,
I listen to it all the time, and you crack me up.
We're sick, aren't we?
You crack me up.
We have fun. We don't do politics. We're just like the doc. We don't believe in that. I only talk to the doc for health reasons. And
now, me and you could do a talk show all about politics that would really blow people's minds.
I just don't care. I really don't, because they're listening to that all day. That's why your show does well. You're giving people you give them information. Your show's informative. That was my whole idea. Informative, funny, and entertaining. That was the whole idea. They can listen. God bless Michael Savage and Dennis Miller and all these people. I didn't want to be Howard Stern. I don't want to be Bubba. I'm Marty Fletcher. That's how our show rolls. Listen tonight on Newstalk 820. WWBA.
There you go.
Right.
Artie, we're gonna take a call and see if we can handle this next question. All right?
Oh, let's hear it.
Let's see what you got here. Gwen in Clearwater. Good morning.
Good morning. I have a question concerning, I don't know if it's neurological or if it's for circulation, how you get the tingling in your foot and your legs. I notice while exercising sometimes it's like my right foot goes numb or my left hand or thumb feels, kind of numb sometimes. So I was just wondering if it's a neurological type of thing or if it's circulatory, and is there something natural that I can take to kind of help it?
Wow, that's an interesting question. Oh, but what Artie's got
I'm not
something.
a doctor.
He wants to chime in here.
Doctor, I'm going to say, here's what I think. Poor circulation.
Mm-hmm.
Could that be, Doc?
Oh,
I'm asking you.
absolutely. Let me ask you a question, Gwen. Are you diabetic?
No, I'm not.
Right. There's a whole host of conditions and causes for tingling in the extremities, the hands and feet. And I mean, ultimately, the best thing is to probably, get with a physician. Let me ask you this: have you had any trauma to your head or your neck? Have you been in a car accident? Have you fallen lately?
Well, I haven't lately, but I have slipped out of the bathtub once.
Oh, we're getting some feedback here. Oh, that's a little bit better. I mean, there's a lot of things that can cause it. A pinched or compressed nerve can cause tingling in any parts of your body. So that's a good possibility. Any type of swelling around the spine, bone spurs can cause that. Believe it or not, things like panic disorders, anxiety can cause this tingling. Poor circulation can cause it. So there's a whole host of things that can cause tingling in the extremities. One thing you may want to do, and this is sometimes when I do recommend chiropractic care. Finding a good chiropractor to make sure that you're aligned, because I know, I do a lot of crazy sports. I race motocross and mountain bike, and sometimes I hit double jumps and fall going 60 miles an hour, so my spine gets out of alignment, and I notice I start getting tingling in my extremities, in the toes, the feet, the hands, and I go to the chiropractor and get adjusted, and it goes away. But there are other serious problems. I mean, certain heart problems can cause you to have tingling in the extremities as well. So I think this is something definitely you need to seek medical advice for. I think improving circulation is always a good idea. Controlling your blood pressure, watching your cholesterol, your triglycerides, your C-reactive protein, eating plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables. Taking a good omega-3 fish oil can also help with circulation. A good triglyceride form of omega-3, like the one we've developed, Fortify Super Omega. A baby aspirin a day, and some people are saying a baby aspirin twice a day now, as long as you have no contraindications to that, any bleeding problems. But once again, I mean, there's a whole host of things that can cause tingling, and that's not my area of expertise since I'm the eye guy. But the gist of this story is, get to your healthcare provider, maybe even get to a chiropractor, the combination of both of those, and find out the underlying etiology, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's funny when you said,
Glenn.
Doc, you were talking about the first thing you went to was diabetes, which was great. That was a good call, by the way, for being an eye doctor, because I have diabetes too, and my doctor always said, do you have tingling in your left leg? No, I don't, because I work out, I try to keep my circulation going.
You're a physical specimen.
No, I was, I was as bad as Pete at one time. I was never that big. Anyway, no, I was in a bad car accident and had got hit by a drunk driver in Jersey, of course, and my back finally healed. So I started working out about 3 months ago. I mean, I feel better. The circulation that I feel is the key, and the fish oil. It's so funny you said that, because the last 3 years I've been on that. I take the 1,200 milligrams of the omega. I take 4 of those a day. So
You know what we need to do, and for all of our listeners out there, I need to get you on my Fortify Super Omega,
I heard.
but also the new product I developed not too long ago. We talked about it on Monday, Fortify Focus, and hopefully Gwen is still listening. And remember, this is for educational purposes only. This never replaces a comprehensive eye examination or a medical evaluation. This is for educational purposes only, just so that my attorneys are listening. But astaxanthin has also been shown to improve circulation dramatically. Astaxanthin is a supercarotenoid that gives wild Alaskan salmon its orange color. It's been shown across the blood-brain barrier and the retinal blood barrier, so beneficial for ocular health. It's a potent anti-inflammatory. It improves athletic prowess, athletic endurance, and athletic abilities. Japanese athletes are using it. Recovery, muscle recovery, has been improved by astaxanthin. Astaxanthin helps improve the focusing ability in the eye, reducing eye fatigue, computer fatigue. Your eyes get really sore, tired, wiped out at the end of the day. Taking 6 milligrams of astaxanthin. There's some companies that are promoting 4 milligrams of astaxanthin and selling it for $55. We got 6 milligrams of astaxanthin selling it for $25. So the gist of this story is most of us are nutritionally deficient in omega-3, but also deficient in astaxanthin because, quite frankly, we're not eating wild Alaskan salmon, lobster, or flamingos on a daily basis.
So you're saying you take one of those a day?
Right, you take one of these pills a day combined with 2 of your omega-3 fish oils. Omega-3 fish oil, not krill oil. Now, krill does have a little astaxanthin, but we're talking micrograms, not enough to really help. The jury's still out on krill, in my opinion. Krill is a bioavailable source of omega-3. There's just not enough omega-3 in the current krill products that are on the market. Once they make it a little bit more potent and start to refine it, I'll be a bigger fan of krill. But you got to remember, krill's a little shrimp. I have anaphylactic shock if I eat shrimp, so I'm staying away from krill.